Hi, I'm Jonathan Knight, and this is B Movie Madness, and this isn't a review video. I'm going to try to do this every month, like a DVD purchases, stuff I purchased over the month. And most of the stuff is going to be Christmas gifts, but there's a few items that I ordered in November and I didn't get until, December, and I decided not to, for Christmas gifts. And I'll get those done first before I get into the gifts, and I'll tell you who got me the gifts and whatnot. The first one I got that wasn't Christmas gift was Lucio Fulci's Zombie. This is the new Blu-ray set that has the special cover. I went with I think this is maybe cover C. I can't remember, but it came with 3 covers, and I went with Worm Face. There's 3 discs. Disc 1 has the movie and some commentary tracks and interview. Disc 2 has a shit ton of interviews, and Disc 3 is the soundtrack, which is awesome. This is one of my favorite zombie movies. This is an incredible movie. If you haven't seen it, see it as soon as possible. It's really good. Speaking of Fulci, one of my favorite filmmakers, here is Don't Torture a Duckling. I had to get this one because I have trouble, deciding between this and City of the Living Dead is my favorite movie of his, but I do consider this to be his best work. This is a great release, and commentary tracks, interviews, and all that, and the picture quality is great. This is a great movie, a great murder mystery, great giallo. It is a masterpiece in my opinion. I highly recommend checking it out. Here's one that I didn't review personally, but Santa reviewed it for me, and I really appreciate that. It's Silent Night, Deadly Night Part 2. I really wanted to watch this one before Christmas. It's a great movie. Or not a great movie. It's a fun, bad movie. One of my favorite fun, bad movies of all time. I just really enjoy it. Okay, that's it for non-Christmas gifts. The rest of this is going to be Christmas gifts. I'm going to do movies first and then non-movie stuff. First, one of the things I wanted the most was the Critters box set, Blu-ray box set. And along with Silent Night, Deadly Night Part 2, I got the poster with it. And I haven't put the posters up, so once I put them up, I'll show where they're at. But this is all 4 Critters movies, 1, 2, 3, 4. And a bunch of special features. I just rewatched all 4 movies today. All 4 look great in my opinion. The first 2 in particular are like fresh. I think they're remastered from their new 2K scans from the original film elements. They look great. I mean, I love the first 2 Critters movies. To me, are equally awesome. I can watch them over and over again. They're just so much fun. And I kind of like 3 and 4. They have problems, but I think they're kind of fun as well. Or they ever have fun. And I got those from my mom and stepdad. There's more of that. And I got this. I haven't opened it yet because I'll tell you why in a minute. But my friend Michael Church from Syracuse, New York, sent me this. He sent me this, I think, at the end of October, maybe early November. And I didn't open it until Christmas because of the Christmas gift. And that was Mystery Science Theater 3000 Reptilicus VHS. And when I opened this, the first thing I thought was, oh, that's a really nice looking bootleg because it's one of the newer episodes. It was from I think it was the first episode of the Revival series they did for Netflix. They don't do VHS anymore. But he told me that for the Kickstarter campaign, this is one of the things they were giving out. And then they had some more that they were selling, and he thought I would like it. And I have seen this episode. I have seen Reptilicus itself, and I really enjoyed it. And I'm not going to talk too much about this because I'm actually going to do a review of this. I'm going to watch this tomorrow and review it before the weekend ends, most likely. I want to put it up before the first. I want this to be my final review of 2018. But I can't wait to dig into that. I think it's super cool that it's like a newer movie on VHS. I don't think I have anything. They have done that occasionally with some movies, like indie movies, but this is the first time I've sorry for the glare. Got one of these. Here is this. This one was from my, mom and stepdad. Bloodhook. I think this came out sometime earlier this year maybe. And this is one I've been wanting to pick up. This is a Troma pickup, or Troma, picked it up to release it. And Vinegar Syndrome, it's been doing a lot of the Troma stuff they didn't make themselves. and they did this one, and this one is the director's cut with um, character development and censored gore and mayhem. And it runs almost 2 hours, which I think is really long for a movie like this. But again, I haven't watched this cut yet. I've only seen, I think it was 92 minutes, the original cut. So I'm looking forward to rewatching this one. See what it's like. This one I have not opened yet, and I can't wait to dig in this one. Mausoleum. When they announced they announced that as part of their Black Friday deal. And when I saw it, I almost had a heart attack. I absolutely love this movie. I've only seen it maybe twice, maybe once, twice, but I fell in love with it. But it was impossible to get, unless you got a bootleg of it. And the DVD went out of print, I think. So they re-released it. Thank God. This is awesome. I cannot wait to rewatch this because I remember it being really, really awesome. A couple from my parents' Black Friday deals. Jumanji: Welcome to the Jungle and Jurassic Park: Fallen Kingdom, which it was, I think, $8 on Black Friday at Walmart, and I think it goes for $24 or $20. But I really like Fallen Kingdom. A lot of people didn't. I think I got a mixed response. I thought it was a lot of fun, and I love Jumanji. I saw it in theaters last year, and I remember really liking it. Okay, these ones were from my sister Angel and my brother-in-law Gary, and these were wrapped to be Movie Madness, and I really regret not opening them on the show, but it happened. So live and learn. Next time I won't do that. A group of movies. The first, and it's one I really want to review in the future, 68 Kill. This is one of my favorite movies I've seen this year. I watched it only twice. Now I own it. I'm going to watch it again because this is a really good movie. If you've never seen this movie, I'm not going to say anything about it. Just watch it. It was written, directed by Trent Haga, who is a former Troma guy, and he wrote the movie Dead Girl, which I absolutely loved. He wrote and directed a movie called Chop that no one pretty much saw, and I loved. And this one I recommend. It has Matthew Gray Gubler from Criminal Minds. You'll recognize him from Criminal Minds, if you're a big fan. And Anna Lynn McCord, who is the best part of this movie. She is so over the top and great. This movie is all kinds of fucked up, but it's also very funny. Very much, a Troma, from a Troma person. Mystery Science Theater 3000, Man Monster. I do not own this episode, so I'm really looking forward to that. My friend Michael Church has been sending these to me, all his extras, and they found this one at Big Lots. My brother-in-law and sister told me, so I'm really looking forward to rewatching it, or just watching it, because I don't think I've seen even the movie itself. The Woman in Black 2, Angel of Death. I've only seen the first one, so we'll see how that is. Let's see. What's this? Something Wicked, which is Brittany Murphy's final film. I've not seen this movie, so I'm looking forward to that too because I like Brittany Murphy. So, and Darren Scott directed it, and I kind of like some of the movies. I really didn't like Tales from the Hood too, but he produced a lot of movies I liked, so that's pretty cool. And Fear.com, which I have seen Fear.com. I have not watched it in forever. I'm a big fan of William Malone. I really like this House on Haunted Hill remake. I think he did this right after, maybe 2000-ish, 2001. So I'm looking forward to watching this one. Now for the non-movie stuff. The Big Daddy itself, I got this from my stepdad. It is it's a book, Analog Nightmares. It's the shot and video horror films in 1982 and 1995. This is a massive, 500-page book about the shot on video horror movies of the 80s to the mid-90s, and it has interviews with a lot of the filmmakers that made them throughout while reviewing each movie. He reviewed every single shot on video movie from 1982 to 1995, with not really ratings, saying highly recommended, required viewing, forgettable. And there are so many movies in here that I have not seen that I cannot wait to find. I've been downloading a couple of them. And there's a couple of them that, of course, I've seen. Right here on my t-shirt, Video Violence is in here. I love Video Violence. 555, Redneck Zombies, which is my absolute favorite one. I think I mentioned that before. Boarding House Sledgehammer. This is an amazing book. There's so much work put in this. The interviews are interesting. The reviews are just so much fun to read. I learned so much about filmmaking, low-budget filmmaking of the 80s from this. I might review this one in the future. I've never done a book review, and this is a massive beast, but I pretty much have read, I would say, like 60% of it so far, so we'll see. It's amazing. Probably one of my favorite books I've read in a long time. This, and I got two of these. This is from my sister Angel and my brother-in-law Gary. This is a Wolfman figure set, and there's a little thing right here. I don't know if you can see it. It's a glare, but it makes the full moon. It's a dial on the back. When you turn it, the full moon comes up, and it comes with the Wolfman. Now even comes with the head, so you can switch it over to Larry Talbot. Talbot, I think. And the other one that got me is Bride of Frankenstein, but it's Frankenstein. Frankenstein himself, and this one also has a thing which, if you do it, I don't know if you see it. Let me see. Yeah, see. Moves his arm up and down. This is pretty cool. I love Universal monsters. So, and I'm making a space. I'm pointing at places no one can see, but I'm making spaces for them. The last three items: a Freddy Krueger solar bobbler. You know, one of those things you put in it bobbles his head when the sun hits it. My mom collects these things like crazy, but she cannot have my Freddy one, so she'll have to find something else. Pretty cool. Freddy Krueger socks, and even cooler, it actually has a biography of Freddy Krueger on the back. But those are really, really cool. I've never seen those before anywhere, and that's so damn cool. I'm a huge Freddy fan. Last but not least is Rick and Morty Scary Terry figure. Now, if you're a Rick and Morty fan, you know that Scary Terry was their take on Freddy Krueger, and it spoofs the character. It's extremely funny. It's the first episode I ever watched, because I heard they had a Freddy Krueger episode or something like Freddy Krueger. And I watched it, and I laughed my ass off. You know, you can run, but you can't hide, bitch. And he says bitch like a million times, and they point out the fact he says bitch so many times. I'm a huge fan of Rick and Morty, and this is probably my favorite episode, because it makes fun of Nightmare on Elm Street, Inception, and I believe The Lawnmower Man all in the same episode. Pretty cool. That's all the stuff I got. I mean, I got a lot of washing to do. And there's some of these I am going to review. The Reptilicus Mystery Science episode, I'm definitely reviewing before the weekend went. I have seen the episode before, but I always like to, if someone gives me something, I rewatch it. Plus, it's always good to have a refresher, you know, write down some stuff. I don't really write down notes, which I should. And I'm really trying to break a habit of looking at the screen. I got my laptop right here and the camera right here, and I'm trying to break the habit of looking. It's kind of hard because I see me and I'm like, what's that, like right now? So I'm really trying to break the habit. I'm going to fix that in the future. I'm actually going to start shooting in a different location in my room. I'm thinking about starting to do that with the 2019 episodes. I'm going to change some things. But, you know, if you want me to review anything of what I just showed you, with the exception of Jurassic World and Jumanji, they're too well known. I don't really want to review those for the channel. I love those movies, I just don't want to review them. So, you know, if you want me to review anything, I'm thinking about really doing Mausoleum and Bloodhook sometime, maybe in the next couple of months. And that's the only thing I want to discuss. I had plans to do a bunch of episodes for December, and I did I think 4 or 5 episodes, which I'm really proud of. But I really wanted to do the Star Wars Holiday Special, and it became to the point where it had so much going on with my life, like taking care of my mom and all that, with her health issues and all that, that I kind of had to choose what to review. And with Star Wars, I had never seen it, the Holiday Special. So I had to watch it and then write down, maybe, I don't usually do notes of that, I was going to write down. So I ultimately made the choice of doing Silent Night, Deadly Night Part 1 and 2 as Santa Claus, just as a joke. I thought it would be fun. I thought it would be something different. Didn't exactly come out 100% the way I wanted, but overall I had fun doing it, and I got to review 2 movies that are very special to me. So maybe next year I'll do the Holiday Special. I feel bad because my guy who does Michael Church, who does the pictures you see in the thumbnail, which one day I'm hopefully going to be able to put those in episodes themselves. He made pictures for that, and he did one for Atlantic Rim, which is a Pacific Rim ripoff, which I am still going to review. Hopefully in the next month. That's always a good backup one. You know, I got it over there on the shelf, so I just need to grab it and watch it. Again, I'm pointing places you can't see. But I really like all of them. You know, I really want to do a Critters thing. The Critters thing, I'm really kind of hesitant because it's a lot to talk about with that. So I really want to do 68 Kills one. Something Wicked, the Brittany Murphy one right here. I'm kind of really interested in reviewing that because I've never even heard of it before until now. And I really do want to do, like, you know, Mausoleum and all that because them are really good movies. And they're really good B movies. But other than that, you know, I'm really looking forward to, you know, 2019. And hopefully I watch some really good movies. Hopefully I watch some really bad movies too, because that's what makes, you know, gets the views. I appreciate everyone who has watched my reviews, has given me a thumbs up. My Death Kiss review is doing a lot better than most of my other reviews. And I'm really happy to see that. Kind of disappointed that Leprechaun Returns isn't quite catching up yet, because I thought it would because it's a new Leprechaun movie. But Death Kiss was one I had. I liked the movie a lot. I liked the review, which I usually don't like my own reviews. And my friend Michael helped kind of spread the word on that one, which I need to start putting my videos elsewhere. I'm kind of nervous to do it because I did that once on an app on my phone, and I got a bunch of thumbs down on a video. Now, you know, you're going to get thumbs down eventually, but it felt like, why am I getting a bunch of them so quickly? It felt like, bitching for no reason. But I do want to advertise my reviews more. But other than that, because this is almost going on 20 minutes, like I said, I'm going to do more movie reviews in 2019. I'm going to really try not to look at the screen anymore. It's really hard, but I want to break that habit. Because I really appreciate the feedback that I was given about that, because I didn't notice it of doing it because it's just, I guess it's the norm for me. I really appreciate that feedback. I appreciate any feedback people give me, a good, bad, maybe not ugly, you know, be nice about it, don't be rude. I mean, you know, unless you don't like me, then I don't care. But if there's any reviews you want to see me do in the future, I will start writing them down, and I will, you know, get to them. I got a whole year. You know, my goal for this year was to do more than 9 reviews, which is the most I've done in a year, about a couple years back. And I think I got 10 or 11, including this one, probably 10, 11, 12. So I did my goal. But I'm going to stop rambling on. Thank you for watching. If you like my stuff, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, tell your friends, tell your family, tell your everybody about it. I say a lot. If you do the closed captioning, you'll see it say I didn't mean to do it. But this weekend, look for my Mystery Science episode. It should be a lot of fun. First time I've done something like that. And I want to do more comic books, and I want to do the book review. So I got a whole bunch of stuff in the works, hopefully. But I'm Jonathan Knight. This has been B Movie Madness. Thanks for watching.